Why, hello there, my name is Threatxtra, everybody, and welcome to Demiurgos, and that's definitely not how you say this game's title. This is an upcoming real-time god game. Now, let that settle in for a little bit. There's not many god games on this earth, so anyone that creates one, especially when that's real-time, you can bet that I'm there to try it out. I love god games. I remember my childhood playing games like Populous and Black and White. The idea of you just having ultimate power, while in this situation fighting other gods, is really fun to me. Now, this game has you set in a brand new mortal world. You jump in there, and there's actually other gods that are attempting to take control of this plane at the same time. The general idea is that you're going to be trying to get the humans to follow you as much as possible, increasing your own powers, letting you try and beat out the competition. Now, you can do this as a lawful good god that goes around and makes people's lives happy, or you can just flat out kill everybody until there's no one left. It's up to you guys. It's a god game. So this game is actually in demo format right now, so if you guys like what you see, feel free to jump into the video description and check it out on Steam. Apart from that, guys, let's get started, shall we? So here we are, everybody. This is the god selection screen. So in this demo, you can currently play as 2 gods, but also you can see 5 in action. Now, at the moment, we have access to Poseidon, Anubis, Loki, Mars, and Marduk. I like the variety. I mean, I've personally never heard of Marduk myself before. He's got a sword, a pointy hat, and a wicked smile. But for the most part, though, depending on how you want to kind of play yourself, you want to be picking a god that aligns with you. Now, you can see we have 4 different modifiers here. We have good, order, evil, chaos. Now, personally, I'm like here. I very much am lawful good in my own personal sense, so I can't play exactly how I want to, but I will, of course, be Poseidon, the god of the sea. Now, this guy has some starting abilities, a wicked portfolio, and also some interesting starting powers. So depending on who you're going to be playing as, it's going to determine how your game kind of goes at the start. So with Poseidon, he can create rain, fish, rifts, and more fish. He's the god of the sea. He really likes fish. But you also have yourself some perks, like, for instance, he's really good at collecting fish from the ocean, where the god of war, Mars, would be more inclined to attack cities, create warriors, and have some pretty powerful dudes as well. A lot of variety at the start here. I don't know what the other gods are going to be, but I imagine it'd be hopefully some kind of lawful good guy we can play in the future. Only time will tell. So for now, let's jump into the game and get started. This is a limited time demo, so I think it runs for, I think it took me like an hour, half to 2 hours to finish it last night. So we're trying to fit all that into one video, but regardless, guys, we're here. Welcome, Poseidon. Join the gods in battle for supremacy. We must reveal thyself, make priests, and dominate other locations. So, now let's zoom out, shall we? This is the world map. It's currently grayed out because we've been told to reveal ourselves. So we do that right away. Why, hello there, mortals. I am your god. Done. Okay, so let's look at the map, shall we? Currently, I assume because we're in a demo, the map seems to be exactly the same, but you pretty much start in a situation where you have a random city, and you start on the same island as Anubis, the other choice in the demo. I assume if I play as Anubis, I start over here. So currently, as it looks like, you can see where the other gods have jumped in to the world. They're all over the place. Now, how the game works is, I kind of mentioned before about having a separate kind of game, I think, in the intro, potentially. We have the humans that have their own tribes. For instance, my very first city here, full of order evil people, which, yes, is the complete opposite of my god. Now, depending on how the civilizations kind of function, how far they get, they might build different buildings based on their ethos. So evil guys will have torture chambers, where good guys will have meditation chambers, stuff like that. So as a god, though, my goal is not really to technically help out these guys too much, in a way, but my goal is to make these people worship me. The more worshippers we have, the more powers I get. I get additional mana, which is down the bottom here, and offerings so that I can build more buildings and get more followers. It's pretty, like, weird having an asymmetrical system in one large game. It's pretty awesome. So currently, at the minute, we have just jumped into this new match. I will point out the names of the villagers and what they actually stand for will change if you reload the game. It just happens this time I got really unlucky. So, this, everybody, is my very first priest. His name is, I shouldn't say his name. He is a man that is going to be devoted to my cause for the rest of his life. His entire job is to slowly convert everyone in the village to my cause. Now, this is shown somewhere around here by devotion. Now, if we go above, I think 50 to 100% devotion, they will adorn my color, which in this case is blue, and become a loyal member of my faction. At that point, they will be providing me offerings and also providing me more mana and stuff as well to do more spells. It's pretty awesome. So, we have in prayer. In the game, so far it seems that you got some like main prayer tasks, which are kind of like missions, and you also got randomly generated ones as well, where someone's like, oh, make it rain, kill my neighbor, but why have I not got a dog? Those kind of regular prayers you can try and help or refuse to give yourself some more abilities or powers. So, prayers. Let's see what it says, shall we? Get rid of that. Hello there, I'm delighted to meet you, and I'm committed to serving you faithfully no matter what. Are you a benevolent or malevolent deity? So, one thing I will say is that, as a god, you can, of course, play however you want. That's the whole point of the game, right? But your starting god's ethos is very important. So you can actually down here stability. If I, for instance, just play as an orderly evil Poseidon, I'm going to have very, very low efficiency of mana. So when you pick your god, make sure you pick a guy that actually does make sense to your playstyle, or you'll be fighting against your own self at this point. So of course, us being a good god, we want to be going to love me. At this point, I got to try and get myself 50 good points. Simple as that. Now, at the start of the game, you of course have your spells using your mana pool. So as we're Poseidon, we can of course always create fish and always make it rain. That's just some of our technology. There is also some other stuff called global charges. These are kind of like one-use spells that can be used at any point in the map. So currently, if I want to go and make it rain, I can only do so in my little blue circle here, my influence radius. If I wanted though to spawn fish wherever I can do it even over here in the ocean because I've got a global charge. So as a little example of how funny this could be, where is another god? Let's go for the god of war, shall we? I like making powerful enemies. I'm going to just flat out create a rift over his territory for no particular reason. And we'll check again in a second when we unpause the game. We're going to do it right now. There you go. Sorry about that, Mars. My bad, my finger slipped. Anyway, so back over here, shall we? At the moment, we've been asked to create some good points. So this game does work in a system where you have karma. If you do good actions, bad, whatever, it all adds up. And that unlocks you more powers, and it kind of shows how your god develops over time. So we want to be getting ourselves 50 good points. Now, every single god in the game starts with these abilities. Good bless, evil zap, orderly haste, and chaotic grab. That's not actually what it says for the title there, but each basic spell has a core ethos. Am I using the right term, ethos? What's it called in this game? Karma. Let's switch to the word karma. So we had to try and bless some people. Now, depending on what you do, spells will have different effects. So bless is a very basic spell, which pretty much gives, if it's on a person, them some basic benefits. So you get some heals, they remove diseases, and over the course of a few years, it will increase their devotion to you as well. Where if I was to, say, put it on a resource node instead, you improve the resources in that node as well. So every skill in the game, as far as I know, has different effects based on how you use it, which is pretty awesome. I've got to say, it really does have a lot of different ways of not only just using your spells, but how you want to like mold your game in a sense. So for now, let's do some blessings, shall we? I would like to focus on a certain few people here. So we have the ruler of the nation. We should also have a builder, which creates buildings. And the last blessing, I'll just give it to this person here. Why not? So that completes the mission, and we get ourselves some offerings. Now, offerings are kind of like your currency. You can use this to make new buildings, or to maintain advanced workers. So you can later on in the game get missionaries, holy warriors, shamans, loads of different things as the game goes on. So with that being done, you can now see that these people have some devotion and they're being converted to my cause. Now, a single priest, honestly, is not very fast at his job. It is what it is. So we can actually help out how we want to. So if I go, for instance, and check out this new prayer, what's it want? Our city isn't growing. Please help us. So if I increase the population by 1, we get ourselves more devotion and some order points. Now, as to the other part of the game, which is the AI city builder of humans. So kind of like civilizations, you can see here that this little base here has food, wood, metal, and stone. Like I said, those last two the opposite way around, but don't worry about it. Over time as well, they'll be building additional stuff. So for instance, currently they're developing a torture chamber which is bad. Hopefully they never finish that. Let's ignore that they're doing this and just move on with our lives. Now, what I want to be trying to do at the start here is helping them out get some new people. If you get 100 food in storage, it creates a baby. Now, of course, the more people that are in a city, the more potential worshippers we can get, the more mana, the more offerings. It's a good idea. So I'm going to help them out a little bit. Now, because I am, of course, a chaotic god, I want to be dragging food from the deer themselves and just simply dropping it into the village. That increases their stockpile. If you were, say, an orderly god, you would do it another way around instead. You can use haste, which instead of giving people food directly, it makes people working in a resource node more efficient, which is way more my card style, but I have to stick with my guns here. We have to be chaotic. So for now, let's just help them out by just dragging some food over into the area, and hopefully people will be happy. My mana does regenerate over time. If you use like orderly spells, they tend to be more tailored to mana cost, like it's maintained over time, where chaos is just at the time. Like I can always just grab stuff and move it around whenever I want to. It's a lot more active style of play. So all we got to do is get it's done. A baby's been born. So somewhere there's going to be an additional baby walking around. I think they're in that hut there, but I can't quite tell. So mission completed. Good. So at the start of the game, our main focus is going to be simple. Get as many followers as possible, make some more priests, and send those priests off to start converting nearby villages. The more people that worship us, the quicker we can play the game. So, let's look around a little bit, shall we? Let's keep getting some more food. And what I might do, inside the village itself, let's have a quick gander. It says I've got another follower somewhere. So if we look for someone with a blue shirt, we can find our second follower. Oh, it's the ruler. Okay, never mind then. I was going to say I was going to work on making a priest right away, but we'll do that a bit later. Oh, no mission. My lord, I'm working on converting new followers to our cause. You could use some help though, no problem. A lot of these starting missions, you're going to be ending up doing them passively, by the way, because the priests will always convert guys over. No matter what you do, you're probably also going to be growing population as well. It's happening regardless. So, to actually get a presence in the world, I want to be trying to improve my mana base and my follower pool. So we want to be building a temple. Now, to build a temple, I'm going to have to try and convert over the builder. Once you've done that, they'll be a bit naughty, and they will go over and just start building a temple instead of building a torch chamber. So we can do this in multiple ways. Every type of blessing or whatever you do will increase devotion quicker. So I can, if I want to, zap someone and then bless them. And then make them have haste, so they work a bit faster. And all of a sudden, I'm now getting 25% increase in devotion per year. Pretty quick way of doing things. Now, I wouldn't normally use haste. Let me just explain myself for a second. Haste is an order spell. Like I said a second ago, it does have a, I guess, passive upkeep cost. But if it's used on a mortal, it does all of this. Makes them faster, makes them heal faster, but they die at double the speed. I think that's kind of sad. Now, I wouldn't normally use it, but you can actually use very, very early on the builder to get a temple. If they got haste on them, they very, very quickly make your temple. If this was under normal circumstances, it would take 10 years to build a single building. So you can really speed up the start of your game by just doing this temporarily. Now, what is this? Demonstration of powers. They want me to make it rain, no problem. And also we want to convert new followers as well. Also no problem. Awesome. So let's look around a little bit, shall we? Well, now we've actually built the temple. It's going to happen regardless. Now we're building a temple. It's going to happen regardless. I want to be spending my offerings on creating additional priests so we can speed up the conversion process. Now to do this, we've got to keep doing missions. So we've been asked to make it rain. Let's do that right away. There you go. And hopefully we get enough possessions. I believe it costs you 10 offerings to make a new priest. So if we have a look around a little bit, there should be some followers that are not doing important jobs. If we try and find one, we can make them into a priest right away. Ah, perfect. Congratulations, you're now a priest. Done. So they take a bit of time to be trained up, but just like the original priests, they're now going to be converting one person a day into my religion. Now, this is where offerings come into effect as well. Depending on the size of your temples, you get a pretty much an amount of free priests. So because I've gone over my 3 priest limit, I'm now losing 1 offering a year to having too many people in one location. But don't worry about that. What we're going to be doing is sending that new priest off into a different location altogether. Off they go. Awesome. So the idea of the temples, though, is that they pretty much give you a higher amount of priests in one location. So you can have large amount of conversion, and also you can have a larger congregation size. A priest can only maintain so many guys correctly worshipping Poseidon. So you want to make sure you never go over this. You want to have as many guys as possible following you, but also enough priests to maintain the amount of positions coming through. Ooh, thank you very much. I'm trying to play this kind of quickly so we get everything into one video for like the whole demo experience. Hopefully I'm not rushing it too much. If I am, my bad, guys. Pacing's never been one of my strong suits. So, back over here. More missions. He wants... Please forgive me. I haven't been faithful enough. Please give me a sign of forgiveness. So we can punish him, which makes him devoted, but gives me evil points. Or, of course, we can make him embrace the light. Now, as weird as it sounds, I do want to get some evil points, because, hear me out, at some point, we will have to fight Anubis. I'm not sure how to correctly convert his followers to mine that are like holy warriors, stuff like that. So, I must admit, I may use lightning to kill everybody sometimes, so evil points are pretty handy for that one. So, in this situation, I think we may be a little bit naughty. Done. So this guy needs to have less than 75% HP to be properly punished. We can zap him though. Sorry about this. A little bit. Bear in mind, this is a really bad spell. If you get enough evil points, you can unlock lightning, which is vastly more efficient. So now that guy's been firmly punished, he will never falter again. We get more stuff and everyone's happy. He gets devoted. I think devoted means he increases devotion faster than a regular human, which is pretty handy. Done. Oh, before I forget, how are we doing on the building, by the way? Pretty good. We haven't got enough at the moment supplies of wood, so they are still working on it. I would bring some over, but because I'm currently hasting the builder, it's not very efficient. So what we'll do, we'll cancel the spell, and we'll try and get some wood in the process. But at this point, we've already built a lot of the temple up anyway, so it's nearly finished. Having him be a regular human being should be fine. Let me just grab some of this. Gotta wait a little bit though for the old recharge. I realized when I recorded this video yesterday and I decided to redo it. I realized shamans increase your mana regenerate rate, so I want to try and get that as soon as possible so we can get so many spells. While I've been waiting a little bit anyway, our priest has arrived to the second town. He's already started work on converting guys over, and hopefully we get more and more income later on. Now, of course, I would like a third priest to head over to this location as well. If I can get another person right away, we'll just do it. I want to get this done as soon as possible. You are 38 years old. Is there someone that's a bit younger? 42, 26. He's not even a follower, this person. What a betrayer. Whatever. 36 can have to do. Okay, get moving. Done. You can later on unlock stuff such as like Holt Aging. So you can have like an immortal priest, by the way. If you want to. I mean, I don't know why I would rush that, but it does sound pretty fun anyway. So, let's keep spending power, shall we? What do these guys need at the moment? Probably just more speed on the builder for now. And there's some really good powers you can unlock with order, which is why I'm doing it quite a lot. The first unlock of skill points, you get a 500, by the way. So hopefully we can get there quite soon. I have been kind of like chaotically doing everything at the same time. So I should really do some more good, do some more blessings, and try and focus on one particular karma type at the moment, if we can. Good. Oh, more stuff. Convert the ruler. Sure. I thought the ruler was already converted to my cause, but no, it seems like he's not. The priest is already working on it though, but we'll give him a hand. There you go. Even more speed to my congregation. So, it looks like we've been walking around. We have finished the production of the temple. Now, this is, as I said earlier, it will increase the size of our priests, and they're already training some additional ones anyway. So we'll put some more down. And these guys won't cost me a single thing at all. So it's going to be speed up our conversions as time goes on. Yeah. So I have seen some pretty big villagers, by the way. I got to nearly 100, I think, when I played last night. So you can get some pretty big villages. They do expand out quite a lot. They actually start making kingdoms. They start attacking each other. They even go around and, like, they can even go around and conquer other territory. It's pretty cool, I gotta say. Oh, perfect. What is this? Global Entice charge. What does Entice do? Give your offerings to a mortal to increase their devotion. Interesting. 50%. Wow, that's actually really good. I wonder if I can use this to kind of cheat the game's demo a little bit and create a offshoot of my nation somewhere else. I don't see why I couldn't. Let's also go and chaotic good. Is no one good in this world? Like anywhere? Why is everyone so nasty? The Hofei. Hello, Hofei. Let's get someone, shall we? Younger the better, so they can last longer. Oh, don't tell me there's some kind of... Huh. It did say 50% devotion, right? Because it doesn't seem to have done as much as I wanted there. I was trying to get out the demo by like moving to a different part of the map, but I guess it is what it is. Damn it. It is. It's fine. It's fine. I'll do a little bit of like conversion over time over here. We can only really do this with charges. So we're a bit limited in what we can do, really. I'll just do some random stuff nearby so they know that I'm around. They'll be like, ooh, that's a bit scary. There's a giant hole in the wall or something. Behold my power. And I'll create a torrid monolith. Actually, what does torrid monolith even do? Turns the location into a desert for 70 years. That sounds really inconvenient. If only someone would accept this. Perfect. This is the spawn point of Anubis, by the way. He's at 20 population. Well, we got to get our stuff into gear, guys. I've been lacking as a leader. We got to be trying to increase our population a bit faster. We'll be fine. Don't worry about it. We'll get to some better places in no time. So, things looking good around and about. We got loads of priests. We have guys being converted everywhere at the moment. Let's make sure we are making more temples, though, shall we? So if I convert or bless the builders, I want these guys being converted so we can get stuff built right away. I see they've built a torture chamber. Wow. I really would love to visit this place on my next holiday. What's this? Low population. They want me to increase population by 3. I feel like they're already doing a really good job by themselves. They could probably just do it without my involvement. But if it gets closer, we'll try and give them a hand anyway. And over here, they're currently building a foraging outpost. Oh, it looks like they've flipped from being evil to neutral. So we are making progress. We're actually making these guys a little bit better. Oh, perfect. The rain cloud one is the easiest quest of them all. You just keep spawning rain clouds and you're good to go. So, as we've been playing for a little bit now, we've actually reached a milestone of 500 good karma, which unlocks the power screen. Now, this is based on the karmas. Good, evil, order, and chaos. The more you do one thing, you unlock milestones. So in this case, we unlock one skill point. We can use this on whenever we want to. The reason I want to do like a bit of variety is, for instance, if I get level 1 chaos and level 1 evil, I get lightning. If I get level 2 order, I can assign builders. You want to probably like mix and match based on how you want to play the game. Personally, I want to probably go mostly for good and probably order, despite it being the opposite of what I should be doing. We'll get there, we'll get there. So, with the skill points we just unlocked, we actually have the ability to upgrade powers as well. So, I should in theory be using a lot of grab. I don't really want to, but I should be doing it. So we'll upgrade grab, which increases efficiency. We can move 30 resources at a time into a location instead of just 10. Or I can improve bless. Does this improve much more? Oh, it lasts for a longer period of time. Interesting. So it means, so if I do bless, for instance, for 1 year, I get 10% devotion. Which means if I have the 2 years, it's 20% devotion. If we get blessed to level 5, I pretty much guarantee having a subject at that point. And I can also heal them very much. That's a good idea. Let's go for this. Upgrade. I'm actually going to play to my strengths for once. Perfect. So speaking of bless, let's go back over here. And if you're wondering what I was saying about being careful with how you play your god, that comes into effect with stability. So if I keep doing good and chaotic actions, I will move towards high bonus, which gives me more influence, more mana regen, and more charge point generation. Where if I'm doing the opposite, I get loads of penalties. So that's why I was saying it's quite important. You want to be careful there. So let's bless some dudes, shall we? I bless ye children over here. Awesome. Let's have a look at the enemy, shall we? So you can see the AI is very active at the moment. They are blessing people. They're attacking people. That was a zap, by the way. They're doing stuff. They're doing their work. They will attempt to try and convert me if they can touch me, by the way. So bear in mind there will be a conflict in this video. God versus God. Mono on mono. What God will survive? No one knows. Man, I wish you were a bit faster to convert over. I'm going to do a few tweaks. I can compile multiple different types of powers to try and make it a bit faster. And over here, it's looking very good over here. We've actually got the temple. We can get that building built right away. Let's temporarily make the builder hastened so they can get that done as soon as possible. Awesome. Now, while I've been doing that, we've also unlocked level 1 order as well. This lets me get a few different items. What I really like is multiply bread. This skill adds 50 food to the stockpile every year. So it pretty much means you just get loads of population, which is super handy. So I want to unlock this as soon as possible, and I want to put it into my main village for now. I don't think you necessarily have to worry about a main village technically. I mean, when I was playing last night, they were all killing each other, but they still worship me, so who cares? As long as I'm making mana, I don't really mind what they do themselves. Oh, what's this? Connecting the island. So the game's given me these overall goals, and it wants me to connect up the two halves of the island. As soon as we do that, chaos will ensue. So I'm going to do it a bit later, but it will be the goal at some point. I want to probably unlock the missionaries first and shamans so that I can get a lot of mana so I can start killing their forces. I mean, converting them to the correct cause of Poseidon. Yes. Awesome. So, they're working hard there. The temple's being built very, very quickly. And we have another mission. Apparently, this guy doesn't believe that I'm a god, so I'm going to heal all his wounded in the city. Oh, wait, how do I know who's injured, though? I don't know. Is it in the Mortals tab, potentially? Active power, traits. Ah, okay, so this person here is injured. Let's heal them quickly. And that was mission completed. Simple as that. Nice. Unlock Smite Priest. This sounds amazing. Wait a minute. Let me just smite Anubis's priest for no particular reason. Sorry about this, buddy. Oh, my bad. Sorry, my finger slips again. So now they have no priest. Have I broken Anubis's hold on the game? I assume he might spend money to get another one, but I may have just really screwed them over. Okay, back over to my part of the map, shall we? So, job dissatisfaction. He wants a new occupation. This is a lot easier to handle later in the game when you can, like, convert people to builders and stuff. But right now, we have a undevoted guy that wants to switch his job. Pretty hard to do. What we're sort on, we're zap him, we're haste him, and we're bless him. And he should start gaining devotion. 22% a year. That's not enough. We need more. So I have to keep making sure this guy is either, like, witnessing my power or something like that. He's really fast, though. You definitely tell how, like, rapid it is having a guy on haste. It's very, very tempting, isn't it? Like, to have haste going. In my opinion. Wow, we're making 11 mana at the moment. We have not got a lot of production. But it's alright. More missions as well. This person wants a blessing to move to a new city. Now, oh, I say this person. A lot of people would like a blessing. I could fail this mission. Oh, wait, it's okay. The priest has decided to try and convert this person, which is perfect. So it means we're getting like 50% a year currently. And in a second, they should become a priest. There you go. Mission completed. Remove haste. Problem solved. Thank you. So this is more positions, more devotion, and they're just a more productive member of society, which makes them better at their job, which is great because they're now a priest. They work their job faster. So back over here, let's get myself some blessings. Bless the child. Bless the other child. Why are they migrating children? They have to walk across the mountain range. It's not a very good thing for them to do. Did I do that? There you go. This is a big family as well. I imagine these guys will move to my main city, which is actually pretty handy for me because we have more firepower in the main location. And also, while I've been waiting, it looks like we built the temple over here as well. So we have some more passive priests we can maintain. Have we not got this ready yet? Done. Off they go. Migrants are on their way. Excellent. Thank you very much. So, back into this town. We already have 2 priests here anyway. So this place is sorted out. This place can now build a temple. And at that point, we have then conquered or converted our main areas in the game already. So, happy days. So, I really wanted to make this place mine, but I think it's going to be too hard. Look at the other part of the maps, by the way. Other gods are already getting zones control. Some of them are working way better than I am. They clearly know what they're doing. And Anubis hasn't even attempted to move to this other city yet, which is surprising. Now, what I could technically do is screw him over. Oh, as a priest. Be gone, priest! He survived! I can't believe it. I just spawned a mountain on his face and he just walked away from it. So, he's going to start converting this other city, which is bad. I want to get there first. That city shall be mine. So, we're going to try and unlock the level 2 good spell, which is create a path. This will allow you to modify wherever you are on the map to attach 2 locations. So, if I unlock this spell in a second, like 1 more minute, which we can do right now. Oh, wait, I'm wrong. It's a chaos spell. I must be more chaotic, guys, which is hard to believe it's going to be possible, but we've got to give it a shot. So if I start doing a bunch of chaos missions, just giving food to my village should be fine, I think. We've got to do quite a lot, unfortunately, but I'll work on it as fast as possible. Once we get that, we can then open up the terrain and start trying to convert the enemy's territory. Now, what I just unlocked, by the way, is a missionary. This is a advanced follower. Now, every single advanced person actually has different objectives, but settings. So a missionary could be used as missionary blessing, which converts 3 guys at a time, or the one true god prayer. This pretty much reduces enemy gods' influence in a zone, so it's harder for them to cast spells. So you can kind of do like a lot of micromanaging stuff with like how you fight gods. For instance, as well, like the Holy Warrior, he can be used to just convert guys, fight in wars, or he can be used to slay enemy priests. So you can really like mix up how you play the game there. Okay, speaking of that stuff though, let's get 1 missionary. We're going to need them in a minute anyway. Congratulations, buddy. And eventually we'll send them off to this town here. He's only just got there. So we should have enough time to get over there and convert the place to my cause before he causes too much issue there. I'm also going to build a second missionary. Oh, we've got no offerings. Game says no. Let's do some missions, shall we? A higher calling. Oh, I get a free missionary. Problem solved, everybody. Problem solved. We'll get the other missionary for now in this little side village because there's a lot of unbelievers at the moment. So we want to get more income. Excellent. Good. So there's still more side quests we can pick up. Convert the ruler. That should hopefully happen passively, but just in case it doesn't, I'll do a quick blessing. And we are moments, I say moments, we're getting closer and closer to getting 1,000 haste, which I really want to try and get to unlock the building upgrade. This will allow us to create builders at will in cities to really speed up construction speeds, making our villagers more powerful quicker. And that is done. Excellent. So, over this side, we're going to pick up the assigned builder. This does not use mana. It uses favors. So, favors are generated by you being the main god in the location, or the ruler being part of your religion. So, this spell uses, I think, 4 favors, and I can make anyone at all into an additional builder, increasing their construction speed. So, this current place is making stables. I want to... Well, I got no wood. Okay, in that case then, let's give them a hand with additional wood production, shall we? 24 months. This is also good for me getting more points as well. We can do this, guys. We can do this. Don't worry about it. Results. Unlock share resources. I've not seen this one before. Total surplus of food, food, wood, stone, and metal of all cities in the kingdom will be redistributed equally. Oh, it's a communism. I see. I mean, all these locations are currently single kingdoms, so there's no point using that at all. At the moment. Maybe it'd be useful later on. So, they want me to make a rain cloud over here. I'll do that in a minute. And I'm going to make some additional builders all over the place. Oh, they won't let me do it for some reason. Do we have no favors here? Ah, that is why. And we've only got 2 favors in this location as well. But we'll get there. We must got unlucky and not converted over the main ruler. When that happens, we'll get plenty of favors in the future here. Cool. People will migrate between cities at will. And also it's like we've unlocked a tenant. So this is kind of like customizing how your religion works. Tenants are split between priesthood, rituals, and laws. Now, it looks like we've unlocked a ritual. Oh, this is the best one as well. So this kind of determines in different aspects of your faith. So for instance, this very first ritual is based on children. So when someone is 3 years old, they can either be blessed automatically. This would give them some benefits, increase their HP, remove illnesses automatically. It sounds pretty handy. The other thing you can do is Holy Mark. This is the one we're going to go for. Where if a follower is 3 years old, they get given a Holy Mark. And for the rest of their life, they will be getting 1% devotion a year. This helps you maintain a high devotion following, and if someone's being a bit naughty and have a god trying to mess them a little bit, it gives them a little bit of protection against being messed with themselves. So, adopt. Done. You can only pick one of each in each little cluster, so if I want to instead get baptism, you can do it at any point, but it will remove the Holy Mark. You can see it will, how you want to unlock these, you can just figure out as time goes on. It's pretty cool. Now, this one here is really good as well. We'll attempt to become a priest automatically. This pretty much means you haven't got to spend or micromanage offerings on building new priests. It just happens automatically. I want to do this as soon as we can. So we need 10 priests being trained so we can get this unlocked for us. So if we have a look around so we can get another priest here, which is going to be this person. Congratulations. And in this place, we don't have enough priests either. I will just pre-create some priests now just to try and get this thing sorted out. And what I'm going to be very aggressive, by the way, if you're not aware of this. As soon as I create a hole in that mountain, I'm sending over a horde of people. Think like Age of Empires 2, like the Walla Walla guys, right? We're going to go in there and we're going to convert the hell out of them. It's going to be fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so I want to get more. I feel like it's probably too many priests we need. You would do this over time, wouldn't you, normally? But I'm rushing things a little bit. Low population. Accept the mission. And I forgot about the rain cloud thing. Let's get that done as well. Sorted. Excellent. So, more people. As far as it doesn't actually cost you anything to move guys between locations, so I'm totally fine just randomly creating priests for now. It will cost me a lot of materials for upkeep, but the AI in this game seems very aggressive. They're going to probably be killing my priests off very quickly, by the way. Just so we're aware, there's going to be a lot of death on both sides. It's going to be absolute chaos when I unlock the gates to their realm. I want to get one more priest. One more priest. I don't care who. I was going to click on that person, but I missed. We have no materials again. Fair enough. Give it a few seconds. We'll get another one in a second. We'll get another one in a minute. They've barely made any progress at all, so we should be fine doing this. Good. Tenant unlocked. Auto priests adopted. Excellent. So, I still need more chaos to unlock this ability. Wait, is this unlocked or is it not unlocked? No, it's not. Okay, so we'll do a little bit of chaos. Tiny bit of chaos. And then we could unlock connect terrain. Done. So, it's going to be expensive, but if we go from here and we connect up to this location, we can mold the terrain. It didn't work. For whatever reason, this mountain said no. It was not interested in becoming part of my road network. It did actually create a new location for gathering food though, so my guys jumped on that right away. That was a bit concerning though. They clearly need more food sources if that was so rapid there. Let's try again, shall we? We could do plan B, guys. Plan B. Instead of going into the mountain, we'll go around the mountain. I'll try and extend out the coastline so we can have a road going through and over. Is that going to work? Not quite, not quite. Damn it! Why is this happening to me? Let's do for plan C. One of the things I try and do will eventually work. Mark my words. I'm going to create a mountain in the sea. We will then attach a path to the mountain. Something I do must work eventually, guys. I have enough mana. So normally at this point, I would have received a particular benefit which lets you destroy mountain. Without that, I'm having some trouble. I can't reduce the size of this giant thing, and it's causing me a little bit of havoc here. Wait a minute. This might actually work, guys. I may have actually found a barbaric way of completing my mission. Although it's a shame it's costed me this much mana. That I'm not a fan of, I will say. Success! I did it! Okay, I have made a connection to the enemy realm. Priests, activate war mode. Where are you? We want to be getting dudes over here. So this place can only maintain 3 priests. We'll get them over there. Go, go, go. We will destroy our foes. The AI's going to be like, wait, why are there so many priests coming this way? What has been unlocked on my empire? So I'm going to send most of these guys over to the nearby town, which is still not really in control of anybody. I'm going to send 1 priest over to the enemy stronghold because I've been told to do it for a mission. Excellent. Off they go. Go, my brothers, go. So we've even got more good points as well. What do you want to spend stuff on, everybody? What do we need at the moment? Consumes food. I think I want to unlock the shaman because they can be trained in a way that they improve your mana production. So if we go to my main base, let's convert one of the priests over to a actually, let's do, yeah, 1 shaman will be fine. 1 shaman here, and build another one over here as well. Because I got the 3 auto priests, we will see these filled in automatically as well. Excellent. So it looks like my guys are arriving soonish. There's quite a lot of travel. There's quite a lot of travel time here. They're not very fast, unfortunately. Oh, a mission. Claiming the island. I agree. And we've also got a mission to reach a new city, which I've also done as well. I like it when I get missions for stuff that I've already done automatically. I was already working on this very thing seconds ago. Done. Excellent. That just gave me a lot of offerings, by the way. There is an offering cap, so you don't want to go too far over the limit because otherwise you're just wasting income. Offerings will be used for more things later on. Like I said, it is mostly used for getting a lot of people, though, so we can overwhelm enemy forces. So at the moment, we have 2 people living here, and they're converting this really weirdly large area. I don't know why there's so many people that live here, but it's quite a few. Do you reckon I can have multiply bread in multiple cities, or is it only 1 at a time? No, it is multiple cities. Interesting. I mean, I could do that. Let's give it a shot. I want my people to be like really multiplous. I want them absolutely everywhere. So if we zoom back in over here to the shaman, which is this guy, the guy with the weird shirt teleporting around. He's currently on conversion mode. He can also do mana ritual, which is one I want him to be doing. Wild sway and chaotic energy. I don't ask me exactly how these things work. I haven't played enough to really know, but I definitely need more mana at this point. So that's what we want to be settling for now. And of course, this guy will be taking up my And of course, these guys will be absorbing my yearly output of offerings. Perfect. 62 income a year. That's pretty decent. It looks like they've already killed off people in nearby villages, which I'm not a fan of. So we want to be moving into war mode at the moment. So where their priests start zapping the dude. I killed him, I think. No, he's attacking me. Not good. So it looks like the enemy, well, one of the villages is going to attack my cause. And unfortunately, with them, they have a holy warrior, one of these special types of people. Now, they're pretty hard to kill. Holy warriors have a lot of HP, and they will convert neutral people to their cause. So we can attempt to, before he arrives, try and get everybody in this location converted to my cause, because if there's no one to convert that's neutral, he can't do anything. Okay, this guy here needs less than 50% HP. I want to get to at least 500 evil points to get lightning unlocked so we can kill some dudes. Also, I might be a bit overburdening by having so many multiply breads on at the same time. Nice. I'll say that. Let's try and get some more stuff down. Give him some fish. So as soon as I get to a point where we have a stronghold, I want to kick out all the priests in this location and then start working on their main town. I'm being very aggressive on purpose. I want to make sure we fit in the video me killing Anubis, because why not, right? It's a bit of a shame. I recorded another video earlier and I ran out of disk space because I'm a noob. So that was very aggressive. They had like 7 priests on my capital, warrior priests, and it was a bit dicey. But I did win. It's just it took a little bit longer than I was expecting. This person is still the wrong... Where are they? There they are. Sorry about this. Perfect. So, in one fell swoop, we finished the mission. We've unlocked a global lightning bolt, and we've also got ourselves the ability to unlock lightning bolt in general. This does 30 HP damage, where Zap does, I think, 6 or something. So, it's a lot more powerful. You can also upgrade this power as well to do 80 damage later on. You can make it really, really nasty. Awesome. So, this is all clear. And there's a priest around here somewhere making some havoc. There he is. When we get ourselves up the lightning, I'll knock him out. I'm not going to use my global lightning. Well, I could, but we're not going to. What's this? Temple needed. I agree. We should build a temple here. Get that building. It looks like the AI hasn't built their own temple here yet. Oh, that's a bit weird. What happened there? Oh, I think I broke the UI, guys. The UI has collapsed. No, it's okay. It's okay. They may just have no buildings for some reason. Though I can clearly see some. So I must admit, I'm a bit perplexed why I can't see this properly. But I'm sure they'll build a temple at some point. So, back to my original mission. The enemy has a priest here. So let's knock him out. I may have miscast and caused the fire. Now, some would say this was my fault, but I think it was divine intervention. We might want to try and fix this with some fish. Sorry about that, guys. My bad, my bad. Maybe a little rain cloud to turn the fire off. You know, just basic stuff here. There you go. I just wanted to prove to these people that I am a divine being. They definitely know to fear me now. Okay, the priest is back over here again. He's still alive, though. Very disappointing for myself. God, I really did wreck this guy, honestly. I don't know how this AI's done this, by the way. He's got 53 guys this quick on. He's unbelievably powerful. That's it. But he's not even converted them over. That's the confusing part. He's not even done a good job of getting followers. Dead. Good. I would like a death animation, like see them fall on the floor or something. I know it's not, like, why would you need that? But I feel like it would improve my game experience. Cool. So at this point then, this location is now mine, and they haven't got anyone here that can really say otherwise, which is good news. So I would like to start working on their main base. They got 4 people working on converting now, though. So they're aware that there's a problem. Like, they're aware that I'm making headroads here. Let's get missionaries over there now. If we can. Go, 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 go. I'm not worried about these random people showing up. that are just flat out... I think we might have had some famine, by the way, because I noticed that the people that live here have gone down by like 10. We want to be trying to... I don't care about the regular followers, because they would be converted by my priests over time, so it's not really a big deal. Unwelcome encroachment. It's punishable by death, indeed. The death of this guy needs to be done to prove my point. Wait, are we sure it's this person? Apparently it is. Damn. I like how my morality is completely dynamic at this point. Don't worry about it. I've still got mostly good points. Just maybe some evil points as well. Just a little bit, though. A smidge. A smidge of evilness. So... let's unlock the monk. I haven't actually messed around with the monk at all at this point, so I'm interested to see how they work. In my main city, let's convert another priest into a monk and we'll see what they can do. We'll come back to it a bit later, though. Perfect. I don't think the demo is going to win if I kill Anubis early on, by the way. I just want to do it. So, Anubis must be deleted. If you're wondering where I'm getting all these free charges, some buildings, I assume it's going to be over here, will produce stuff for your god. So, fishery has a chance each year to spawn a global fish. That's why I'm getting so many of them. And it really feeds back in because we get fish more efficiently as well. So we've really, really rapidly expand our presence here. Excellent. So while we were walking around, it looks like this location... Are they trying to kill one of my followers? Excuse me. I will bless them. We want to be... Wow. They already killed some of my new people over here. Holy Warrior died at location. Interesting. They seem very resistant of me sending people to try and convert them over, but it has to be done. They had to be converted. I will keep trying. And they have no choice in the matter. Okay. Salvation for a friend. Make someone a follower. Okay, who's this? Oh, it looks like one of my villages expanded their borders. So this guy here, I think it was these guys. Yeah, they've made a vassal on this part of the map. Pretty cool. That does mean there's another location I need to get over to, though, to make into my area. So let's make a priest. And let's also convert this person's friend over as well. It should be very easy to do, though, because I've got such a high presence over here already. It should be quite trivial in the matter at hand. So I do some random blessings every once in a while. And I also blessed the forest. That wasn't on purpose, but I pretended it was part of my master strategy there. So, we need more people over here. The war of conversion has not ended quite yet. Let's get people over there if we can. We'll create 2 more missionaries. And we'll bring them both over to the battlefield. Bit of a walk, but they'll get there eventually. Go, go, go. Let's also get myself another priest, because I may have been a bit overzealous. And there's no priest here now. Done. Excellent. Tenants have been unlocked as well. So we got a priesthood tenant. This one automatically creates missionaries when a missionary dies. So you always have a roster of them ready to go. Perfect. Definitely want to be doing that. So I'm kind of curious. When we get over there, we have a priest right now. Yeah, he's not been attacked yet, but the AI does normally try and kill them off. So keep that in mind. And we've also got a mission in this guy's stronghold as well. Loads of missions. Wow. Okay, they want me to improve population. I'll say yes, because it's growing so fast, it's going to happen automatically. We also have someone with a bad job. We'll work on that if we can. And we finally have... What is this one? Someone that wants me to heal people in their village. I'll do that as well. This one might be a bit challenging. If there's loads of people with bad traits, it might be a bit too much to handle. Okay, so this guy here... Can I do it from this menu? That's so much better than what I was doing before. That's way easier than what I was doing before. Cripple. Mission completed. And we've got Smite Priest as well. Oh, yeah. Sorry, buddy. You're being outplayed here. Seriously, I'm going for this big time. This person here Where are they? They don't want to be a forager anymore. Let's make sure we are doing everything to help them out here. We'll go for a zap. Go for a haste. Go for a bless. And also nearby, do a random miracle. This will hopefully power them up so they get a lot of my happiness, and then we'll turn them into a priest in this location. So speaking of priests, we'll convert some of the random people into priests already, so we can try and overpower the guys that are already here. I don't want to get rid of the builder, because the builder can then create a temple for me in his own location. Sorry, Anubis. I'm really not letting this happen, buddy. You're not winning this war. You're going to end up losing. I'm sorry. I say war. I really have played too efficiently on this one. My bad, guys. My bad. I really went a bit too hard. I might back up on them. Then again, we're nearly an hour into the video, so I probably should finish them off like I said I would do. Okay, speaking of other things, though. Other guys are showing up. One of the missionaries, I'm going to flip over to having... Oh, they're not fully trained yet. Neither of them are. Okay, so in that case, the guy that's already here was flip over to One True God's Prayer. Reduces influence of other gods by 100%. This should restrict how far they can mess with my other territories. While I'm doing all this, let's have a quick look at the monk, which is probably somewhere. There he is. So the monk's default is increase the size of congregations through serene meditation. So pretty handy. I don't need a big congregation here, so we can probably get rid of that one. So we've also got anchors improve stability of the... Oh, that's actually pretty handy. I like that one. I can be more evil or not screwing up my stability. Karmic focus. Elevates the god's karma points through discipline. Oh, I can choose what to increase karma in. I like that as well. That's pretty awesome. And then you also got mana ascents, which gives you maximum mana bonus. That one's also handy as well. For now, we'll go for maximum mana, which will allow me to do more spells in quick succession, which I think is pretty handy as well. Done. So weirdly, that new connection has made these guys add into each other. So now we've got like a big circle island, which is quite interesting. Oh, make a priest. Excellent. Result done. Okay. There's 61 people here. It's getting a bit absurd, I'm going to be honest. It's getting a bit crazy. It's getting a little bit crazy. We need more people, though. More people must be converted to the cause. So the priests I'm actually creating, we're going to create more missionaries. If we can. And we need more followers as well. I'm really just going to overwhelm this guy here. Oh, limited. Kingdom has broken into smaller pieces. Interesting. So these new locations, let's also make sure that we got priests here. Just so that we got ourselves some passive conversion. And if they can, also want to get temples here as well. Of course, this is really solidifying my reign. I'm going to get loads of more income. I'm going to be pretty much unstoppable from this guy's point of view. We've also got some laws. Government relationships. Interesting. So this one is influence. Decrease follower, ruler, king, queen, productivity by 50%. Increases influence distance by 50%. So you can see further away. We can also do separation. Your religion does not interfere with the government. So this one means we don't generate favors. But also no buildings require offering upkeep. Interesting. And the last one is theocracy. When a follower ruler dies, you get another one. That's kind of a wait. I think out of all of these, separation makes the most sense. But yeah, I think if we get to pick it later on, we go for that one. Fair enough. So, in terms of conversion, it's still up in the air. It looks like my guys are going for their followers first, which is interesting. But we're still working hard on this. We'll keep doing more and more stuff nearby. I will keep blessing them randomly nearby as well. Try and get more followers. Oh, actually, that's wrong. I should be killing people. Hey, Holy Warrior. Dead. Sorry about that. Because I got such a presence here, it's actually very, very cheap for me to do stuff here because I got so many followers. And it's going to make it harder for Anubis to do stuff here because I got the majority. Basically, he's been killed. That's really what's happening here. Okay, we got ourselves some additional points. Spawn thicket, spawn forest, fresh starts. I've not even seen most of these, if I'm being honest. There's a lot of stuff I've not even delved into. I will unlock... I don't even know what to pick. Like, seriously, there's so many options. Let's just go down the opposite of what I should be doing, shall we? Let's get more powerful lightning. Only once. Only once. The other one will improve or will unlock the Holy Warrior. Damn. Oh, no way! The demo's ended already. That was really quick. I don't... How does the demo end then? Is it when you kill Anubis? Because I've played for, like, longer than this, I swear. Regardless, guys. Pretty perfect timing, I would say. That has been a very quick look at the Demiurgos name, however you say it, still not sure. Quite interesting. I look forward to seeing how it evolves in the future. Thank you very much for watching the video. If you want to play it yourself, like I said, feel free to check it out on the Steam demo. It looks like there's even multiplayer. Oh, it doesn't actually seem to work, that button. Damn it, it was a trick. Other than that, guys, have a brilliant day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.